So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard. Daniels with it. He's covered by Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Young against Lillard. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Three-pointer. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Daniels.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Johnson with a screen on Lillard to the middle, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Young. Steps back. Young with the steal. In the corner, Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Halliburton finds Lillard. Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here is Young. Johnson outside. Riza in the corner. Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Riza is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Kevin, back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Young's shot is off. The East trail by 4. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Embiid with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Embiid. The 19-footer is on the money. Embiid's got 6.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Here's Riza. Daniels kicks to Johnson. And here's Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Halliburton. Daniels passes to Johnson. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Now Tatum. Pass to Halliburton. Now Antetokounmpo covered by Johnson. So they take the lead. Tatum's got his second bucket.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
Young outside. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Riza. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
Matching threes for these teams. Porzingis so good from deep.
Here's Lillard. Hasn't made one yet. Now here's Embiid. Over Porzingis. Can't hit from 12. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. It's Atlanta up 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the court for the East All-Stars, Adebayo is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Okongwu finds Alexander Walker. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Brunson with it. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Takes a 3. Oh, Brunson good from range.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams changing it up here. To Rizeshe. Young looking it over. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And Lillard kicks to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Mitchell against Daniels. Now Rizeshe. Clock is at 3. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Hawks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Mitchell. Now here's Giannis. Still without a basket. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Daniels with the steal.
I mean, really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Embiid, no good. The Hawks trailing. Okongwu with the screen for Rizeshe. Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid. Now, here is Halliburton. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Lillard. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Young against Lillard. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Back to Young. Over Lillard. Young, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. fader on the way. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. Johnson outside. Right wing. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Young. Rizachet with it. Brown on him. And it's Rizachet missing. Young against Lillard. Halliburton outside. The kick out to Adebayo. Lillard against Young. And it's Lillard missing. To the inside. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And taken away by Johnson. 1 second left. A shot that time, not on target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, defensively, you'd like to force the ball out of his hands and make someone else beat you, but that's easier said than done.
The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Rizachet and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Porzingis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Nails the baby hook. Daniels has got 5 now.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Pass to Embiid. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Rizachet in the corner. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Rizachet. The shot, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Lillard against Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Rizachet finds Daniels. That one's not going to go. Good D by Embiid. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Tatum no good. The Hawks trail. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Young against Lillard. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. The Hawks again can't hit. And here are the East All-Stars now. Tatum on the wing. Good ball movement here by the East. Giannis outside. Pass to Embiid for three. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young outside, trying to get something going. Outside Daniel. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Tatum with it. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Embiid wide open. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor it.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Krejci. Kennard with a screen on Mitchell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Kennard against Brunson. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 4. To end the drought, the three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. In close. Bank shot. No good. Here's Krejci. Alexander Walker finds Okongwu. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. East All-Stars ahead, leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, we've got Damian Lillard. Adebayo is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Brown. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Kennard. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Clock at 4. From deep three-point territory.
The coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Lillard against Young. Lillard left side. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in. You know,
know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Lillard from outside. Atlanta with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Newell. Now Kennard. Drops in the tray. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Newell. Zachary Rizachet's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Luke Kennard. The East also changing it up. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Tatum in for Brown. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Daniels against Halliburton. Plays it in off the window.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Johnson.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
For the East All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Good on both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Bucket.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And here's Halliburton. Lillard outside. Tatum outside. Young against Lillard. From 17 feet away, Johnson rips down the board.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. He's with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. Coming up big. What poise from Ricochet on that clutch bucket.
The East trail by 4. Now, here's Lillard. Embiid! Porzingis with the block. Fast break, the Hawks. Daniels. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's the East. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard. Oh, that was a two-hander.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Outside Daniel. 6 to shoot. Outside Porzingis. Doesn't get that one. Tatum looking around. Outside Lillard. Embiid. Can't tie it up. That one's no good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you.